This tutorial is on the expense management system. So from your phone or from your laptop under mobile apps, you're going to scroll down till you see expenses. You're going to click on expenses. Then when I tap to upload, if you're on your phone, you can take a photo of the receipt. Or if you're on your laptop and you have the receipt in your files, you can click tap to upload, select the receipt. One here from Staples. So you're just going to wait. There's the check mark. You're going to wait for this OCR analysis to be complete. And then next step will come up. You're going to click that. You can see that it's already read the receipt. It's put that it's from Staples. There's a little box here. If you're using your company credit card and you want to denote that, you can check the box. It'll capture the HST and the grand total, so there's nothing you need to do there. Just click next step, and then you can make a note. So I just put a note that this was paper for the kids' crafts and click submit. If I have another one, I'm just going to do that process again. Click upload, select the receipt. Say I was putting in allowance and I didn't have a receipt. I could just take a picture of anything. So I could put this picture of a teen boy in. And then once the OCR comes up, I can click next. It says unable to extract, and that's because it's not a receipt, but that's okay. Just continue on and then click. Oh, you can put in the allowance amount here if you want. So say $40, click next. This is allowance for Tommy, and click submit. And now when I go to expenses, so on the left-hand side on your laptop, when you go into expense management, the first tab is my expenses. So you can't validate your own expenses. You've got to go into staff. So when I go to staff, you can see all of my staff are here. And if I scroll down, mine's in red because it hasn't been verified yet. So I'm going to click this little drop-down menu here. And for this one, if I open the other drop-down menu, I can view the receipt. I can see it's Tommy, and the note says this is for Tommy's allowance. So I'm just going to leave it as agency business, and then I can select a category if I want to. I'm going to select other, and I'm going to select life skills because the allowance is so that Tommy can learn to spend his allowance and learn some life skills. And then I would select Tommy. It's Jason. I don't have a Tommy, but select Jason there. And then there's a spot here for public notes and internal notes. Internal notes would be for your bookkeeper or whatever. Public notes, anyone that's using the system could see them. This one you can tag people in it. So if you want to tag a bookkeeper, there we go, tag William. This is to be billed back to CAS. So if it is billable to the agency, you can click this little box saying billable. You can edit. So if you wanted to put HST for that, you could click the little pencil, add HST, and then click the check mark. If you only wanted to bill half of that back to the agency, you can also edit that. You could put $20, click the check mark there. And then once you have everything how you want it, you can click verify. And then if you made a mistake, you just click reject and it'll go back in and you can fix it up. I'm going to click verify again. Then I'm going to go on to the Staples receipt that I did. So it already says Staples. I'm going to select a category. It was school supplies. You can select a subcategory if you wanted. Maybe it's for continuing education, and then select a child. I'm going to put Jason. If this is for more than one child, you can click create clone here. It says, are you sure you want to clone the receipt? Yes. So then it's cloned it here, but I want to tag this to another child, so I'm going to tag it to Beth. So then you can split the receipt here. So if it's billable back to the agency, you can click billable, and you can split this receipt here by doing this. So if it was maybe just $25 here, and I'm going to split this in half to 236 and click the check mark. And then for Beth, I would do the same. I would go in and split it in half, and then billable to the agency. I'm only going to bill back 25 for this child, and click that little pencil, the check mark. And then I'm going to click verify. And then same for Beth. I would just go in. You can view the receipt here. So you can throw away these receipts after they're uploaded and verified. They're in there forever. And then I'm going to click the pencil. And we're going to split this in half. And do the check mark. And then verify. Okay, so that's how you verify expenses. Once your bookkeeper has paid out an expense, they can click this pay button here and mark as paid so that they know it's fully paid, and it'll come up saying fully paid. And then if we go to the expense report, so under reports, under all expense reports, you can go into this expense report here. If we filter by children, and I put in today's date, which is the 4th, all verified expenses. So remember, if you haven't verified an expense, it won't show up here. This is for verified expenses. But once they're verified, you can see them here in this report. And you can sort it by category, by child. There's all different options. So if we just wanted Best there, we can sort Best. If we wanted to sort it by user, we could, by category, by subcategory, by placing agency. This is more for your bookkeeper. You can select all different ways that it's organized. So if I want to select user, child, and category, and then just click filter, and that'll bring it up in a different format. So you can see it's by user, so it was me that uploaded it. For Beth, and it's under school supplies and continuing education, and you can view the notes in the receipt here again. Okay, so if you have any questions about verifying expenses, please reach out and I'll help walk you through it. Thank you.